Okay. Anyway, let's get in. Let's get into this. Game on, everybody. Game on, everybody. I'm Ryan, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker HD. So, in the last video, we got Din's Pearl. Now we're on a quest to get the next one, and right now we are in the Forbidden Woods. I believe that's what it's called. Yeah, the Forbidden Woods. All right, and this is the start of the dungeon. So let's get into it. Let's start solving this dungeon. Boom. Boom. Look at that. Green chew jelly. Choo-choos. Boom. Smack. And bonk. Let's get all these enemies out of here. There's a choo-choo infestation in here. My word. All right. There we go. Now, before I actually continue on with that, I need to check to see what's in here. Boom! Boom! Do the helm splitter. Do a flip! Yeah! All right, what is in the chest? What is in the treasure chest? The dungeon map. Okay, so now I got a clear and cut view of the map. Now just go solve this dungeon. Let's see here. I might want to get some extra magic. I can't find any. Get that guy out of there. I wish I could just sell all the extra junk just for extra rupees. You know, like in Tears of the Kingdom. Man, it's so ironic that Breath of the Wild was a game I hated, but Tears of the Kingdom was a game that I liked. Man, what kind of craziness is that, huh? You guys are probably wondering, who are you and what have you done with the what have you done with the original Ryan? I think the big problem I had with Breath of the Wild was probably just the execution of how it was handled. While Tears of the Kingdom is executed right. It's not the concepts of in Breath of the Wild, but it's more or less the execution of how it was handled. There we go. Give me those hearts. Ooh, rupees. Whoop! Boom! Alright, let's do this. Get in. I see where I need to go, and I need to go this way. And in we go. Right over there. There we go. Got it. Okay, excellent. Awesome. Possum. Assasum. Whoa! Okay, that hurt. That hurt. Whoa! Okay, that didn't work. Let's try again. Boom! There we go. Wait a minute. Right here. Alright, gotta look around with the map. Whoop, okay. Just keep an eye on on your magic and your hearts. Oh, what did I get there? A feather? Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. There we go. There we go. That's how I do it. Boom! Haha! Just waiting for pearls to come out. So that way I can break them open like piñatas. Boom! Yeah! Oh, there it is. There's one. Then just open it up like a big old piñata. This better be the one. I don't think so. I don't think you're gonna kill me that easily. Well, that's not doing anything. It would have been cool if it did do something. Now fan my way over there. There we go. There we go. I missed something down here. Nope, I can't get it. Okay. You know, it's no big deal. And watch that seed rot away. It's slowly rotting away right now. It does that. It does that when you leave it from its sprout for too long. Oh, look at this. It's one of those little trap things. Alright, I know what to do. You think you're a smart game? Well, I'm smarter. Oh, I think I know what I need for that. I need to get a certain gadget that we haven't gotten yet. And it's also my favorite gadget in this first half of the game. Alright, let's see. Oh, there it is. I was wondering where that was. Because I knew I was supposed to go over here first before I even thought about continuing on to the basement. I gotta do certain stuff on the ground level first. Well, technically the 3rd floor, but it's somewhat the ground level. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Now, what do I have to worry about here? Yep, that's what I gotta worry about. When those things get onto you, you basically slow down. It's like those balls from The Incredibles. When Mr. Incredible got those weird sticky balls on him, and then he just got stuck. Yeah, I figured that's gonna be the case. There we go. That's one. There we go. Give me this key. That's got to be a key, right? It's a key. It's a key. It's a key. It's a key. A compass. I guess that works too. Even though I'm hardly looking at the map most of the time. Ouch. It's an invisible maze. It's like the fire maze in the fire temple. Almost. So you gotta watch your step before you start running around this place aimlessly. Like a nitwit. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, there we go. Who is the genius? I'm the genius. There we go. Don't even have to worry about the maze. Just had to glide right over it. Ow! Oh no! Oh no! There's a chest right in there, and I have to let my curiosity get the better of me to figure out what it is. 10 rupees. Was it worth it? I bet it was. Because after all, I'm gonna need a whole bunch of rupees later on in the game. Thanks to that dickhole named Tingle. In Majora's Mask, he was alright, but in Wind Waker, fuck him. Okay, so I see what's going on with this. I'll need to get the boomerang for that, which is again a weapon I don't have yet. Click. Boom. Hey. Boom. Boom. Quit dodging my shit. Okay. Okay. Boom. Okay. Get away from me. Get away from me. There you go. That takes care of that guy. Whatever his issue was. Oh no! This! Get off me! Okay, I'm a little bit heavier now because of that. There we go. Get that guy off of me. Get away from me. Okay. Made it. There we go. I'm not falling off to get those rupees. I'm too close for this. I'm too close for this. Ooh. Uh-oh. Mini boss. Ouch, I didn't even get enough. Oh, no. Didn't even have enough time to react to that. Boom! Haha! Okay, gotcha! Gotcha! So you were the one leaving behind all these disgusting urchins. That's gotta be a boss key, right? Boss key? Boss key? Boss key? Boss key? It's gonna be the boss key. It's gonna be the boss key. Place bids right now. Boomerang! Even better. There we go. Got the boomerang now. Boom boom. Baba booey. Oh no! There we go, kill all the enemies in the room. Nice, I got two of you at the same time. Double whammy. Oh, look, that's cool. Boom. Just cut all those up so that way I can make a clear way. There you go. So that's what's down there. All right. Down it goes. Time to go down. Made it. Nice save. There you go. There you go. Get him off of me. Get them all off me. Nope, I am walking past all of that. Okay. There we go. That takes care of that. Bonk. Haha. Ouch. What's in here? Okay, right in here. There you go. Double whammy. Boom, boom. Man, my mastery with this battering is like back in Arkham Asylum. Good. I fell off. I fell off. There we go. I see what I must do. I see what I must do. Oop, okay. There we go. Didn't even need that introduction, that little mini cutscene to show me like, hey, it's open. I already knew, and I jumped right in. What happened? Boom. All right. There you go. This is how you do it. You just gotta use the Wind. The Wind Waker. Hey. They did that because they thought my joke was bad. Shut up, my jokes are great. Even if they're very dad joke-ish. No, no, get away from me, dog. Get away from me, creepy hentai. Hentai tentacles. Oh yeah, I saw that one. I knew that was there. Okay. 1, 2, 4, 5. And there's the Luigi's Mansion chest. You two? You two? You want to deal with me? Huh. Hey! Dude! Oh, look at him! Look at him! Look at him! Ah, my tush! Ah, my tushy! There we go. I killed your friend. Ah! And a little pinata thing. Go. All right. Let's see here. Ah! Oh! 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 I see it. I see it. I saw it. I saw it, and I'm taking the chance. Okay, made it. Boom! Get off me. So what does this do? Boom! Okay. Take me up. Take me up. Is this the way? Never been here before, so it might be. I just killed your mate. Because those things are clearly just animals, not sentient at all. Alright, do I still have that fairy in a bottle? Yes, I do. I still have that fairy in a bottle, so I don't need to worry about that. Now, open sesame. Wait, I can't do the crisscross. I can't cross my legs when recording this. I want to get comfortable, but I can't. Hey, Makar, that's you. That's Makar, buddy. He just ate him. But I know one thing I gotta do. I gotta boomerang those tentacles just so that way I can get them out. All right. Boom! Oh, it spit me out. But it's okay. I may be low on health, but that doesn't mean I'm dead yet. Woo! I don't care if I'm getting killed by this. I still get a fairy. So even if I do die, I'll be okay. There goes my fairy. There we go. Yeah, there we go. See? What did I tell you? I better be careful with where I'm about to go. Alright, no, never mind. The cutscene did it for me. Swordsman, are you the one who rescued me? You have my thanks. When all went dark around me, I thought my time on the earth was over. But why are you here, Swordsman? What? The Great Tree sent you? Oh, that's right. Today's our annual ceremony. I'm in trouble. I shouldn't be here. I must get out of here immediately. Another heart to the collection. All right. Let's go, little buddy. Let's go quickly. And here's that music that sounds very reminiscent of the final hours in Majora's Mask. Oh, Makar, you have returned safely. Oh, I'm sorry, Great Deku Tree. I know you warned us many times, but still, I did not listen. Do not worry, Makar. You are safe now. Just be more careful from now on. You have done well, you brat. I must thank you for your brave deeds. Here is that which I have promised you. Please accept it. Farore's Pearl. It is my hope that this pearl shall lead you to a fair destiny. All is well, Makar. Do not cry. Please, play your song for me as you always do. Oh, that's right. We must begin our ceremony soon before the day ends. I'm sorry to keep you all waiting. Let the ceremony begin. Now play the music. Oh, great, you brat. As my thanks to you, I shall play even harder than I normally do. I hope you enjoy it. By the way, it sounds like Irish Celtic violin music. Listen carefully. You couldn't tell, but I was dancing to that. I was doing like some Irish dancing to that. Great Deku Tree, this year you have once again produced some splendid seeds. With these seeds, we will continue to spread new forests across the great seas. Let us go, Koroks, to the sea! See you all next year! Take care! Farewell, great swordsman. May the wind of chance bring us together again someday. If any of you think the Korok Seed side quest is tedious, so is the Wind Waker Korok Seed side quest. But now that we gotten that taken care of, it's good to see. It's great seeing you, Great Deku Tree. But now that I have what I need, I must go to the next location. Let's go to the next location. Just let the river take me. Let the river take me. What is this? Why is the mailbox jumping around? Good evening. Letters for you, brat. We have one letter. Here is your letter. Dear you, brat. If you are reading this letter, it can only mean you have peeked into one of our many post boxes. I am in debt to you. And I'm very sorry I let you leave without thanking you. Please accept my heartfelt apology along with my thanks. We cannot do much to help you, but we can at least do this. If we get any letters or parcels for you, we will deliver them to a postbox near you. If you see any wiggling postboxes, please look inside them. I suppose you have a long way to go before your perilous journey is done. I have included a gift for you with my letter in the hope that it might help you. Please accept this small token. I look forward to the day that we meet again. May fortune fill your wings, from Komali's father. A piece of heart! That's nice. Alright. So this place too has been attacked by Ganon. Could he again be regaining his power? You brat. You must get the remaining pearl. It lies in the place northwest of here. We must set sail immediately. Alright. Oh. Alright, northwest. Let's go. This is gonna be a long-ass trip, so might as well kick back and relax. While this is going on, I am gonna go let my dogs. I'm gonna go let my dogs out. They have to go to the bathroom. Alright, what did I miss? Okay, so it looks like we're still not there yet. While I was letting the dogs out, my mail came. I bought a copy of the first 3 Michael Bay Transformer movies. So once I start watching that, you're probably gonna hear me constantly reference those movies. But I'm gonna start watching the Transformers trilogy once I actually start finishing up my Lord of the Rings catalog. I'll be sure to watch Return of the King before I actually start Twilight Princess. I've already seen the first 2 chapters. Fellowship of the Ring, very good. 2 Towers, even better. I can't wait for Return of the Kings to be the satisfying conclusion. Hello? Hey. Good. I just let out the dogs and I'm currently recording right now. Gotcha. Yeah, I can't really watch them right now because I'm recording and everything. So yeah, that's a good idea. Well, that well, since I'm recording a Zelda game, every session begins with me at a dungeon and then ends with me ends at a dungeon. Well, there's no dungeon for this part right now, but there's a dungeon for the next part. I'm in the middle of recording this, so I'm recording this right now, and I'm still going. No, I don't. I'm recording right now, and you're calling me in the middle of the recording session. Yes. I gotta go. I'll call you back. Bye. Good Lord. What is the meaning of this? The island, it is... We are too late. I knew we had precious little time, but I never suspected how little. A great water spirit named Jaboon once lived here, but no sign of him remains. Ho there, you brat! So you're here, I've been looking for you. Are you by chance seeking the great spirit Jaboon? I'm sorry to report you that Jaboon can no longer be found here. Just look at how this place has been torn to pieces. I suppose this too is the work of the shadow in the Forsaken Fortress. But fear not, Jaboon was able to flee this island before it was attacked. He is in a safer abode now. Would you like to guess where that abode may be? On the island where you were born, on Outset. Yet, even if you were to go to Outset now, you would not be able to see Jaboon. The cave where he hides is sealed with a mighty stone slab that repels all who try to pass it. Why? Not even the pirates with their mighty ship could get in. I must apologize, you brat. I thought if anyone would know of your whereabouts, it would be the pirates. I told them this tale without so much as thought for the consequences. They don't know what they hope to get, but they immediately set sail for Outset Island and tried to break in the cave. It is lucky they could not gain entrance. I have heard that they were last spotted on Windfall Island, but doing what, I do not know. If you wish to see Jaboon, I think you better search for the pirates on Windfall Island. What an eerie isle this is. Everywhere else boasts clear skies and calm seas, but this place suffers under dark clouds and rain. Baloo must have been right where he asked me to bring word of Jaboon to you. He called this island cursed. I would counsel against staying here longer than you have to. But that is your decision. I have told you of Jaboon, so my task is complete. You might want to fly above the clouds, dude. So Jaboon has survived. The sea spirit has lived through the trials of many long years. He must have caught wind of Ganon's attack beforehand. If we are to believe the words of the Rito postman, then the pirates know something about the caves where Jaboon hides. Why don't we first go to Windfall and search for them there? Alright. Now that I have the wind set, let's go. Let's head back as quick as possible. I like how the eyes are glowing in the dark. That's pretty nice. Alright, it's permanent night right now, so we gotta get back to Windfall Island as fast as we can. This sounds like the music in Ganon's castle in Ocarina of Time. Weird. But then again, this does take place after Ocarina of Time, so I can hear so the resemblance is kind of a natural feeling. Get away from us. Get away. It even plays like the Jaws theme almost. Dun 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 dun. Wait a minute, that's not the right way. That's the right way. I was looking at, that was Dragon Roost Island I was looking at. We want to go to Windfall Island, which is this way. I was almost going the wrong direction. That shark is just not leaving us alone. It is just as the postman told us. The pirate ship has stopped here to avoid drawing the attention of the townsfolk. I know not what they are researching, but if they are hoping to get their hands on Jaboon's sacred gem, I doubt they would tell you anything directly if you were to ask them. You brat, I think you should try to find out what the pirates are up to, without them finding out about you. Alright. I know exactly where to go. Right over here. Better be careful and watch my step. You can never be too careful. I didn't think I even showed you guys this, but I gotta show you this. The Pictocam. Alright. Selfie time. I can take selfies. So, yay, happy. Aw, sad. Shocked. Nut! Nut! Nut in my pants. Nut. And... Alright, anyway. Anyway, now that I've had my fun with the nut, with the camera nut, I'm now gonna go in here. Look, don't be mad at us. It's not our fault that we absolutely gotta have bombs to get the treasure we're after. How about you just think of it as payback for the nasty little monopoly you've been running here, yeah? So I bet you're thinking it was foolhardy to ask pirates to pay such an outrageous price, huh? Yup, I bet you are. You know, Gonzo, I still get over that bit of fast talking you pulled to get the information out of the postman. Huh? Oh yeah, that was smooth. I tell you, the minute I set my eyes on that you brat, I just knew he was hiding something back at outset, yeah? So when I saw that postman, I just pretended like I was all worried about the kid and stuff. And presto, he spills the beans. Good work, Gonzo. Really, just top notch. It's funny though, I'm thinking this is maybe the first time you've shown such wit, such cunning. You know, with your cunning and Miss Tetra smart, if you two got married and had a kid, that kid would be the greatest pirate to ever sail the seas. Yup, the greatest. You idiot. Keep your mouth shut, yeah? Don't be so stupid. Miss Tetra, are you listening to this nitwit kid? Can't you dock him some pay or something? Like, dude, she's 12, I think. Quit goofing off, both of you. Keep your childish jokes to yourself and get those bombs back to the ship. The second you're done loading them up, we're setting sail for Outside Island. What, miss? We have to leave immediately? But it's been so long since we were on shore. We need to fill our bellies with some good eating, yeah? How about we grub tonight and shove off tomorrow morning instead? I mean, I'm fine either way, of course. Whatever you say is fine, miss, is what I mean to say. It's just that the boys were so excited to come to town, yeah? And I can't help but think it would be awful hard on them to leave so soon without a proper layover. So we set sail tomorrow, yeah? What do you say, miss? That treasure isn't going anywhere. You're with me, right, boys? Who's for a night of fun? They got no reaction to this. You're all fools, do you know that? You saw that demolished island. You saw the senseless destruction. We have to hurry on to Onset or the same thing could happen there. Huh? Not to be disrespectful, but by the sound of things, you're worried more about that island than the treasure, miss. Don't be ridiculous. I want, you know, the treasure. She saw you. Alright, fine. Have it your way. We can leave town tomorrow, you big babies. But we're setting sail at first light, so no sleeping in. Understood? Aye, aye. Say there, brother, what was today's password again? Mako, are you serious? You forgot already? You're so useless. Today's password is schooner. Yeah? Remember, you know that Nico won't let you in if you don't say it right. Say it exactly right. And he's real picky about it, so I'll say it once more. Today's password is schooner. That's a Scottish word. That's Scottish insult. It's schooner. Schooner, eh? What you say, you Jesse off-looking schooner? You Jesse off-looking schooner? You Jesse off-looking schooner? Schooner? I love saying that. Schooner. You fucking schooner. You fucking Jesse off-looking schooner. I can sail upon the water or be filled with it. I am a Schooner. Schooner. Right, you may enter. Hey, there's Captain Tetra's room. She has that poster. Oh, you brat, my old swabby, you brat. So, you're alive. All the other pirates said you got done in by that bird monster in the Forsaken Fortress, so I thought, never mind what I thought, you're alive. Oh, I get it now, you came back because you missed me so much. I had no idea you wanted to be my swabby so badly, I see. Well, after you left, I went back to being the bottom rung on the ladder, which is why I'm stuck here while everyone else is in town having fun and eating and stuff. But I guess being so worshipped by my swabby ought to cheer me up. Alright, why don't I just set you to your next test, huh? This one is harder than the last. Good luck. You'll need it, swabby. You can see there are lanterns hanging throughout the room, right? Sorry guys, I'm just getting water. Well, last time when you pressed the switch, platforms rose up for you to jump onto, right? Well, this time, there aren't any. Which means you have to jump from one rope to the next rope. Pretty tough. That's not all this time. I put a gate on this door too. Switch opens the gate, but it'll close if you don't get here before the time runs out. Run out of time and you'll have to try it again, little swabby. That's the switch that opens the gate is in the same place before, so go step on it. If you get all the way to this side before time runs out, I'll give you the bombs we got in town. Yeah, you heard me. Give it your best shot, swabby. Alright, and... Huh. Okay. Come on, I'm trying to go down. I gotta start over. I gotta start this all over. Shit. How did I miss that? I was pointing right at it. Either way, I gotta hurry before they get back. So if I'm fast enough to do this before they get back, then I can get the bombs. There we go. I press Z and do it. Alright, and... Huh, huh. Alright, there we go. Nope, damn it. There we go. There we go. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Come on. What? You gotta be. You did it already? You're incredible. This isn't good. I've never even passed this test. How could he do it so quickly and make it look so easy? And if I give this to him, everyone will know for sure how I'm be so busted. Oh, okay. You're the best swabby of all time, so I guess I'll just give you the bombs. Go on, take them. Just don't tell anyone, okay? I'm serious. Real serious, okay? Okay? You got bombs. Alright. That's mighty courageous of you, trying to steal treasure from pirates. I suppose I should be shocked, but I'm more amazed that you managed to survive after being tossed out of that tower. From the look on your face, I have to guess you haven't saved your sister yet, huh? You don't give things much thought, do you? You just rush in, never thinking how badly things could go for you. Like just now, the only reason you got what you did was just because we left a simple-minded little rat like Nico behind to look after things. No one else would have parted with our treasure so easily, I assure you. And just how do you intend to use those bombs anyway? Don't tell me you're going after Jaboon's treasure too. Right now, Jaboon is hiding in the cave at the back of the island you were born on. But the entrance is blocked by a giant stone doorway. You can't get in without breaking down the door. We're going to relax in town and eat our fill of whatever this town has to offer, but we'll be leaving for Outset first thing in the morning. If you manage to find Jaboon tonight, then I guess you win. But if you take too long, we'll come sailing right by you tomorrow morning. And believe me, you didn't get all of our bombs. You better be quick, kid. Alright, that's my cue to run. I'm on a time limit now. King of Red Lions, let's go. Well done, our preparations are complete. If what the girl says is true, the pirates won't be leaving until morning. You must meet with Jaboon and get the pearl from him before they arrive. Let us delay no longer, you brat. Okay. Let us go! Alright, off we go. We have to go this way, but we'll be there shortly. Okay. Well. Yeah, I told you, it does sound like Ganon's castle from Ocarina of Time. Then again, we know that Ganon is the main villain, so what's the big deal, huh? Gotta go around this. You know, if I had a fairy on me right now, I could also give that to Grandma back on Outside Island. Because, she basically has dreams about you leaving her. And, the fairy basically wakes her up. But, you know, I don't have that because I used it. Maybe when I get maybe at the next dungeon when I get a fairy. And hopefully if I don't die to the boss, then, yeah, I'll use it on Grandma. I think I might realize why it is that I don't play this game as much as I do with Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask and Twilight Princess. It's probably because of this boat. And also another part of this game, but that we have yet to see yet. There's this one part that comes up later in the game that is very, very irritating. There's a very irritating part coming up, like very, very soon in the future of this game. The second half of this game. Have you noticed, you brat? Morning has not broken since we arrived at Great Fish Isle. The land that was so ravaged by monsters, it is as if time itself has frozen. Perhaps this is the curse that Valoo spoke of. Whatever the reason, if this night does not end, then we need not worry about the pirates overtaking us. In fact, it must not be a bad idea for you to visit your hometown and family again, after such a long time away. We can speak with Jaboon after you do. No, let's go to Jaboon right now. I'll talk with them when I come back next time. Come on. Let me in. Cannot say where you will again have a chance to return to this island, young brat. It'd be wise for you to show your family members that you are alive and healthy while you still can. I appreciate your sympathy, dude. I appreciate your sympathy, but I want to continue on with this mission. Alright, 2 letters. Alright, Beetle Shop, okay. If you wish to be a true swordsman, find some night crest and return to me. Orca. But I'll show you what Grandma's like right now. She's sleeping right now. Oh, you brat, Ariel, don't go, don't leave your poor old grandma all alone. Yeah, we have to get a fairy for her so that way she can wake up. When she wakes up, she gives you soup. I recall the Game Grumps didn't even realize that she was asleep. Like the morons they are. I swear, their 3D Zelda playthroughs and their Sonic playthroughs are so painful to watch that I want to punch Aaron in the face. Are you ready? If that is the case, then we must search for the cave around the backside of Outset, where Jaboon is said to hide. Okay. Alright, I got this. I'm too far away. Can't get a good shot. There we go. There we go. And that undoes the whole whirlpool. Hello, Jaboon. It's basically just Jabu Jabu. Well met indeed, Jaboon. I am pleased to see that you are safe. Yes, it seems Ganon has returned. There can be no other explanation. Unfortunately, that is not so. The one I have brought with me has no connection to the legendary one. And yet, I sense great promise in the courage that this one possesses. I do. It is the only way. Alright, we got Nehru's pearl. So, that foul rain and endless night were indeed elements of a curse brought on us by Ganon. He must intend to cast this land into pure darkness for all time. I believe I have. Ganon's curse has been broken by the power of the pearl that Jabun gave us, so morning should come soon. It is well that we have gathered all the pearls. Are you ready, you brat? I have marked the places where you must set the pearls on your sea chart. Once you have placed each of the pearls in its proper location, the proving grounds for your courage will become apparent. Clearly, the search for Jabun has shown that Ganon has begun to make efforts to block our path forward. It is certain that the pearls ahead will be greater than any you will have faced thus far. You should finish any business you have here on Outset right now, so that you shall not have any regrets later. Okay. Alright, here we go. We must go to the next island. You guys don't see it on my map, but I'll have to upload footage of what the map looks like, so that way you guys can see what I see. I know for sure that once after we complete this next dungeon, the first thing I gotta do is I gotta head back to Windfall Island, and I have to start bidding for the Swift Sail, which is a sail that actually makes this boat go faster. I don't have an arrow for that, so I just want to get away from that. I'll come back to that once I get a bow and arrow. I see the island. That's one of our first 3 locations that we need to go to right now. Get off. Get away from me. Get away from me. I got shit to do right now. Wandering traveler who seeks the guidepost of the goddess. Place the pearl you hold here. Alright, there's Lanayru's pearl. Alright, it's in the ancient statue. 2 remain. We need to set the wind in this direction because that's where we're going. Dun 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 dun. When I get tired of the great sea music, I'll probably just start editing like in some sea shanties like in the background or something like that. Copyright free sea shanties, obviously. This map is huge, I will say that. This map is gigantic. Dun, dun, dun. Uh-oh. Nope, I didn't want this. Foolish creature who does not fear the gods. To the ends of the sea, let the winds of Cyclos wrath blow you away. I got too close, and now he's sending me away. You brat, are you alright? It would seem that the wind god Cyclos bears some ill will towards humans. As you go forward, it would be wise to not to get sucked up by any cyclones you see upon the seas. But if we could only find a way to harness the power of those cyclones, then it might be possible for us to travel across the ocean instantaneously. You do not yet have an item that can pierce distant objects. If you did, you might be able to obtain such a power. Keep that in mind. Okay. Alright, so I'm sent all the way back over to here. You have no idea where I am on the map, but let's just say I am not in a good spot right now. It's not like I can take screenshots on my Wii U gamepad, so that way you can see what it is that I see. I believe right over there, that's Tingle Island. Oh, it's starting to become stormy night. There it is. There's the island. Alright, next one is this one, which I believe this one is Baror. No, wait, this is Din. So we did Din and Lanayru, and now there's Faror. Alright, one last one, and let's go. Get away from the cyclone. There it is. I see it. I see it now. I see it all the way over there. It's just really far away. Alright, now I can't see it anymore. I can't see it. I don't know where it is. Oh, there it is. Alright. That's the third and final one. Wanderer Traveler seeks the guidepost of the goddess. Place the pearl you hold here. You place Faror's pearls in the ancient statue's hand. He thought it was gonna blow up. It blew up right in his face. Right smack dab in the center. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. And... ooh, what a rough landing. He might have to settle for the bronze. That looks oddly like a penis. That looks very phallic-like. This tower, which the pearls of the gods have caused to appear, is a place that the gods of the ancient world prepared so that they might test the courage of men. Only one who is able to overcome the trial that awaits here will be acknowledged by the gods to be a true hero. Only then will that hero be permitted to wield the power to destroy the great evil. You brat, that which you have obtained now lies before you. You must believe in your own courage, which has led you to triumph over the many hardships you have faced, and you must triumph once again. You must rise above the trial of the gods. Alright, we'll be doing that. Tower of the Gods. We will be doing all that in the next episode. So, that is all for this episode, everybody. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like, leave a comment, share with your friends, and most importantly, subscribe. My name is Ryan, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace, warriors!